Hello, welcome back once again. This is an interesting Olympiad Math problem which was given to students to solve under 30 seconds. You know my question, is that possible? Yes, of course, this is very possible if you understand the pattern of this equation. But in this video, I will give you guys two different ways through which this problem can be solved. The first one, let us start with the first method. Now look at the right hand side of that equation. We have 5 plus root of 7. We assume that one of these radicals is equal to 5 and the other is equal to root 7. If the two different equations give us the same value for x, it means that that is the right answer. So let us assume that the one with plus 9 is equal to 5. So we have the square root of 4x plus 9 is equal to 5, and let's assume that the other one, the square root of 4x minus 9, will now be equal to square root of 7. Now let us solve these two equations differently. Let's solve the one at the right hand side. We're going to square both sides, right? So let's square both sides to get rid of the root sign. So square this side and square the right hand side. This square will cancel this root sign and we're left with 4x plus 9. This is equal to 5 squared will give us 25. Subtract 9 from both sides, we get 4x is equal to 25 minus 9 will give us 16. Divide both sides by the coefficient of x, which is 4. 4 cancel 4 from here, and here we get x is equal to 4. Now let us solve the equation at the right hand side. We're going to square both sides. Square will always cancel the square roots, as we know. Then from the left hand side, we now have 4x minus 9. This is equal to 7. Add 9 to both sides, we get 4x is equal to 7 plus 9 will give us 16. Divide both sides by 4. 4 cancel 4. And here we have our solution again, that x is equal to 4. Therefore, in the Olympiad Math problem, if this question is given, this is the best way to tackle this problem. And we have just arrived at the right answer, right? So the value of x here is 4. Now let's go to the second method. The second method will be a little bit lengthy, right? But let us do that. So for my second method, we're going to make some nice substitutions. So we're going to let the following. So we're going to let the square root of 4x plus 9 equals a, and the square root of 4x minus 9 equals b. Let's square both sides. So let's square both sides. So from the left hand side, this will cancel square roots. So we have a squared is equal to, from that left hand side, we are left with 4x plus 9. And from here, this square will cancel the square roots. We have b squared is equal to 4x minus 9. Let us find the difference between a squared and b squared, which is a squared minus b squared. So this will be equal to 4x plus 9 minus, put this in brackets, then 4x minus 9. So this will be equal to 4x plus 9 minus 4x, then plus 9. Is that true? Yes. Okay. So we know that 4x minus 4x from here is 0. And we have 9 plus 9, which is equal to 18. Okay. Now let us see the original equation. The original equation is square root of 4x minus 9, then plus square root of 4x plus 9, that this is equal to 5 plus the square root of 7. So remember, that this here is equal to B and this here is equal to A. Now we derive the following equations for A and B. A plus B is the one given as 5 plus root of 7, and A squared minus B squared is the one we found as 18. Now if you look at this left hand side of this equation, you will observe that we have the difference of two squares, right? So which can be factorized as A plus B multiplied by A minus B, and this is equal to 18. Now we're going to substitute the value for A plus B, which is 5 plus root 7. So we now get 5 plus root 7 multiplied by A minus B. This is equal to 18. Now divide both sides by 5 plus root 7. We need the value for A minus B. So let's divide both sides by 5 plus root 7. Divide here by 5 plus root 7. So this, we cancel this. So from here we get A minus B is equal to, now we can rationalize. So multiply by the conjugate of the denominator, which is 5 minus root 7, and multiply here also by the conjugate 5 minus root 7. Okay, so this will be equal to 18 into bracket 5 minus root 7, then divided by, so here we apply the difference of two squares, right? Remember that A plus B multiplied by A minus B is equal to A squared minus B squared. So using that, the denominator here will become 5 squared minus root 7 squared. Square cancel square root here. We now get 5 squared is 25 minus 7, which is equal to 18. So down below here we have 18. So 18 cancel 18 here. Now let us recall, we know that A plus B is equal to 5 plus square root of 7, and we have A minus B is equal to 5 minus square root of 7. So it is very clear from here that A is equal to 5 and B is equal to square root of 7, right? Okay, so now recall back, we have found B as square root of 7 and we have found A as 5. So from here we can solve for x by 4x plus 9 is equal, instead of A we write as 5. So square both sides and subtract 9, we get 4x is equal to 25 minus 9, which is 16. Divide both sides by 4, we still have our solution that x is equal to 4. So therefore the right answer to this problem is 4. Thank you for watching. Please kindly subscribe to my channel. Also like, comment and share. Bye bye.